Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Insidious episode number 48, live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, is where I am, Wild Matt, and joining us from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, it's Adam
Yeah.
Steiner.
It's still in Canada.
Yeah.
Might be
Is
far,
it?
far away from Ontario,
Oh, man.
but it's still in Canada.
I struggled not saying Ontario and saying Canada there.
Okay.
It was hard.
Yeah.
So used to saying Ontario.
Most things are in Ontario.
Oh, well, I don't know. We
Other
have
than, like,
one major
Montreal
city.
Or...
And I mean, Ottawa's okay. It's just, it's not that great. It's okay. Actually, I like Ottawa more than Toronto, but in terms of size, Ottawa's pretty small.
Yes. Yes, it is.
The Quebec side's probably bigger, to be honest, than the Ontario side. All right, let's talk about television and perhaps a movie or two or something.
Okay.
I do want to bring up some urgent breaking news, Steiner.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. I got an email that my Battle.net account has been locked because it got hacked.
Your Battle.net account?
In other news, I had a Battle.net account because I had no idea. This is the first time I know about it. No, I must have used it for... Fuck, what could I have used it for?
Warcraft?
No, that's the I have no idea.
You never played Warcraft 3 or anything?
I might... No, definitely not. Man, it must have been an account that I've had for a long time and just forgot
Diablo
about it.
2?
No, well, no. I really don't know.
I know May has a Battle.net account, which someone uses it a fair bit. I
should go create a new password and all that stuff and find out what's linked to that account.
Yeah.
Jess is saying I have a Battle.net account and have received those notifications before. He says this account isn't locked. This looks like a legit email. I don't think that they're like trying to get me to do some shit and then actually hack me. That looks legit. But there you go. There you have it. Battle.net. You might have gotten hacked, so take a look at it.
I've already checked my shit and I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I don't know. All these links look
Battle.net accounts, so it doesn't really matter.
All these links look like legit Battle.net links, so I don't know. I'm not gonna click on any of them, but who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about Frequency.
Okay.
Which is a movie that came out in 2000. Man, a lot of people in this movie that are like, oh, hey, that guy. Oh, hey, that girl and that guy. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like Noah Emmerich, which plays Gordo. He may not be instantly known, but he's in a lot of stuff, man. Truman Show is the thing that I recognize him the most from. He was in Super 8, which I really liked that movie. He was in Walking Dead as well in Atlanta when that place blew up in the first season. So, yeah, that was one guy. And then the big black dude from Last Resort is also in here as Satch, the cop dude.
Yeah.
And then that girl from Lost, blonde girl. She's also in Revolution.
Oh, the mother.
Yes, the mother.
Who was she? Was she the mother?
In the movie?
Yeah.
Yes, she was the mom.
Yeah, okay.
Of Jim Caviezel.
Yeah.
AKA John.
I remember, I remember the dad and the son are the only two that are, like, it's...
Well, Dennis Quaid looks young.
Yeah.
Jim Caviezel looks young.
It was like they filmed that shit like 14 years ago, probably, like now.
And
so
even like the girl from Lost, she looked pretty much the same. Sure, she might look a bit older now, but she looks like her. Dennis Quaid looks like an old version of himself now. Like when he looked old in this movie, I was like, hey, that's how he looks like right now. It's crazy. So it's pretty awesome. I like the premise of it, where they find this old what's it called, ham radio.
Yep.
And then there's all these aurora borealis in the sky, and it's kind of fucking up with everything. And he gets to talk with his dad, who is dead, and he's talking to him in the past, from in '69, and he's in 2000. Man.
Gives you chills.
Oh no, he's in '99 and he's in '69.
Yeah.
So 30 years.
Yeah. 30 years.
So he actually he saves his dad in the past. I don't think that's
Yes.
ruining
Not
anything.
before killing his mom and doing a bunch of other fucked up shit. But hey,
But it all worked out at the end. Of
it did.
course, of course.
It did.
I liked everything. That explosion at the beginning, some parts of it looked kind of weird. I was like, oh, that doesn't look that great. But except for that, everything else in the movie looked
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you're talking about the fire.
Yeah, the very first fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the second fire looked better.
Yeah.
The one where he might have died in,
Yeah.
but he did not. Yeah, like you said, his mom died. That was kind of unexpected at the time. I'm like, oh shit, well, he fucked everything up and now his mom's dead. That I was not expecting that, and it took a bunch of
Yeah.
turns and stuff. And Jack Shepherd, of course, he had something to do with all that end game at the end, because it seemed pretty obvious that he would have something to do with it near the end there, because they brought his name up multiple times and like he didn't do anything. I'm just like, well, he has to come up eventually.
Mm.
So I wasn't really surprised that he was like the killer dude at the end.
Yeah.
But still, all that stuff was interesting. The way that they tried to like stop this guy from murdering people and all that stuff. And it wasn't even him at first, was it? They got the wrong guy. They
I
got
don't
the wrong guy.
remember
Yeah, they got the wrong
exactly.
guy, and he got
Like I
pissed.
do, yeah.
And he kicked his ass. I don't. No. The first guy was the wrong guy, but then the second guy, he caught on that he was following him. So the way it worked is they thought it was this other guy because they had the file on him in the future. And turns out it
Right.
wasn't actually him, but the guy, Jack Shepherd, who was actually the guy doing the shit, he noticed him like being everywhere that he was. So he kicked his ass, is what happened. And took
Right.
his wallet and then, I know where you live, and all that stuff. That's how the mom died. Maybe.
Yeah.
But they stopped it. They stopped it ahead of time. Jeez, it's crazy. But any storyline with time travel is always crazy. It never made
Yeah.
sense. But
Well, when it works well, anyways.
but I really enjoyed this movie. I would
Yep.
say if you
I
never
knew
watched
you
it,
would. Man.
watch
It's a
it.
great fucking movie.
Yeah, it is pretty good. And then at the end, it's like, oh, they're all playing baseball. Good times.
Yeah.
And
And with the time warp, though, was he still a cop?
yes,
Okay.
he was still a cop because he had that hat at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know his dad was the firefighter. And his dad's best friend was a cop.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't remember at the end of it if he followed his dad because he was now still alive, or if he still went as a cop.
Nope. I thought it was interesting that Jim Caviezel's character was John. I was like, yep. It's like it's that. Yep, he's John every time. You might as well. If you have a character named John, just Jim Caviezel will do it.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking young in that movie.
Yeah, and all the freaking New York accents in this movie, crazy. Like when the lost lady started talking, like, yeah, holy shit, that's a New York accent right there. And I liked Dennis Quaid's old man run at the end. I'm old, so I'm gonna run weird. It was funny, but yeah, it's awesome. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. Frequency. Find it somewhere. I don't know, maybe a DVD or it's on TV sometimes.
Yeah. Well, there's Blu-rays of it out there.
Is there?
Yep.
No, it's crazy. Oh man, the budget was 22 million and they made 9 million opening weekend. But then the gross was
Yeah.
68 million, which that's fine.
Yeah.
They made 3 times the money. It's all good.
Yep.
All right, so that's that movie. It was pretty awesome. I don't want. Well, we spoiled pretty much all of it, but there's still a lot of enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
stuff in
Here's a
it.
big spoiler. It's a good fucking movie. Go watch it.
Oh, here's the part where I thought it was kind of funny and kind of outdated, where he's like, "Oh man, I didn't purchase those Yahoo stocks. Damn me for the Yahoo stocks." And then he's like, "Hey, it's Santa Claus. Just remember this word, Yahoo." All right, there you go. Now he's rich in the future because he invested
Yeah.
in Yahoo. Oh man, internets. All right, let's see what else. Television shows. I guess TMNT did happen. I was actually looking forward to this episode. It was the episode where the Mousers came back for the first time.
Dexter Baxter.
Yes, that was pretty funny. That's Baxter Stockman, man. Yeah, I really like all the voice actors in this. Like Leo is Jason Biggs, and I was kind of scared
Yeah.
at that at first, but he's fine. He's fine as Leo. But yeah, I really liked how they brought the Mousers back. They stole some shit from the Purple Dragon, and that's how it tied into the Shredder and all that. That's what I was expecting, was for Baxter to be sucked into all of that stuff, and now he's part of that crew, and he's gonna be his bitch just like he always is. So that should be good. I'm looking forward to that. So that was pretty much like the gist of the episode. And with the turtles, Raph and Leo saw themselves as the A team, and they called Donnie and Mikey the B team. And that was pretty funny as well. Yeah. And then at the end, they're like, "Okay, you're the A minus team," and then they're just, "Oh, okay, that's the best Raph will give us, anyways." So yeah, I totally remembered that we saw Zever, and he's that fish. So he's fucked in that tank. He can't do anything but swim around right now. Which I'm sure where it's somewhere where Baxter Stockman will come in, is that he'll make a suit for him so he can actually walk around and stuff. That's what I'm expecting will happen. We will see. But if you like TMNT before, I mean, I think this is better than the last movie, the last CG movie.
Yeah. Well, that movie started off so well, and then it just ended so
Yeah, no,
horribly.
the whole stuff with like the statues and that stuff, not so great. But that movie was okay. I had no problem with it. But yeah.
Yeah. Like, it started off quite mature, and then it went just childish.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was expecting from a CG movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would be, like, X-rated,
Yeah, right.
half porn type thing. Turtle porn. Oh, yeah.
April O'Neil and hockey mask guy get it on. Why am I forgetting his name? Casey Jones.
Casey, yeah.
Yeah. So, TMNT, it's good. That's actually one of the shows that won't stop through the Christmas break. So, if you want to get up Saturday mornings and watch it, it's on. It's on. You're not going to miss a week. Person of Interest, that's also going to stop during the Christmas break. This upcoming Thursday is the last one before it restarts next year. So let's talk about the episode from last week, though. It was about a taxi driver. He was the person of interest. The thing about the taxi drivers is everybody wants to kill them. So who could it be? We don't know. Everybody wants to kill taxi drivers. That was the beginning of the episode, so they didn't really know who it was. But it kind of all tied together and made sense because he was an baseball player who threw out his arm and couldn't play anymore. So he was also from Cuba, and he defected, and he had his family over there still. And he hired the mafia, the Estonian mafia, right, to bring them back. Is that how it worked? No, the
Estonian
Estonians
mafia
wanted
a
the
laptop.
Yes, yeah.
That
right.
was then left in his cab because some guy that was going to sell the laptop to the Estonians, he wanted more money from them, and so he didn't bring it with him. And then yada, yada, yada. The Estonian mafia still wants the laptop, yada, yada, yada. They go to kill him, yada, yada, yada. John and Fitch saved their life.
Yes, John kicks ass every time. He could have 10 guns pointed at him. It doesn't matter. He'll get out
He's
of it.
like bullet time, just like Keanu Reeves that shit.
Or, Batman.
If Batman would just be wearing bulletproof armor and take the shot.
Nah, he would deflect it with his cape. It seems like that. Realistic. It seems like that. Batman can do anything. Anything he sets his mind to, he can do it. It's just like Iron Man.
Money.
Yeah, just like Iron Man. Money. I want to get a shrink ray so I can go into Hawkeye so he can live. All right, good stuff. I'll do that because I'm gonna save him from the inside. Oh no, now War Machine's in him. Oh shit, that was unexpected. I'm gonna have to kick his ass now. Actually, I don't remember if it was War Machine. Oh, that Iron Man cartoon. It's the Iron Man cartoon. I barely remember any of it, but I do remember that episode. It's a pretty good episode. Yeah, no, person of interest. The way it ended, I thought was like, oh, they're playing baseball together, and now the kid gets to see his dad for a long time. Aww. So cute. And the dog stuff remains to be pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad they brought the dog on because it actually adds something to
Yeah,
the
it
show.
makes Fitch a lot.
Seem
Wait,
human
which? Yeah, because
instead of.
he started off not liking the dog, and
Hmm.
then he just kind of
Oh, I guess
started liking.
we'd lost over all that HR stuff, which is probably some of the best stuff in the episode. Um, Fusco is getting drawn back in. Uh, they were trying to get Elias's support to have HR get rebuilt, and that didn't really go down. His Fusco's partner at the time got killed, and they let him live so he could deliver a message. Elias won't support HR. Deliver that message. So yeah, we'll see what happens with HR because I think that black dude, the black leader, will have something to do later on in the season. That might cause some drama.
I think you should just die. But hey,
Oh well, no, I think he totally possible because there's too many villains right now. So why not kill one of them? Finally, Jesus. No, because yeah, there's the hacker girl.
well, are
There's
they gonna
Elias.
kill him, or are they just gonna send him to jail?
The thing is, well, I guess HR's
Because
dissembled.
Reese really doesn't like killing people for some reason.
He only likes killing like the little people.
Yeah.
If it's just some random goon,
Yeah, but if
fine,
he's
I'll shoot him.
shooting, he's shooting for a freaking kneecap or something like that. He's
True
not.
enough. I don't know. I
He's
don't know.
not going for the kill shot.
I'm sure he's killed some people so far.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he has,
uh,
but
I'm not sure.
I just
which one.
remember pretty most of the episodes I've seen. You just see kneecap being blown out all over the fucking place.
Yeah, true enough.
Which if I had my both kneecaps blown up, I'd probably rather die than roll around in a wheelchair for the rest of my life because
Well-
that's what they'll be doing.
Well, they have a gun nearby. I'm sure they can do it themselves if they want to.
True enough.
I'll talk about animation domination really quick. I mean, I didn't watch Family Guy yet, so I can't talk about that. But American Dad remains to be awesome. I only caught half of it because the stupid PVR said it wasn't new, and it was new, so it didn't record it. So I recorded the West feed. And
Nice.
What I saw so far was pretty funny. The one I don't think I talked about the one that was 2 weeks ago, and that one was really really funny. Roger was hiring Haley's husband. They're married now. So he hired her husband to work around in the attic and like clean up and stuff for him. So basically be his servant. and like every time he was finished working, he would pay him. And then right when he paid him, he went downstairs, walked in the hallway to go into his room, and then Roger would fucking just rape his ass and take the money again. And that was pretty funny. And every time it happened, like the hallway looked like more like the ghetto, and then more like the ghetto even more, and then worse and worse and worse. And I thought that all that stuff was pretty funny. And then
Sorry, raped his ass.
Okay, well he just took the money.
Okay.
But then near the end, he's like, I would rape you, but I don't have time. I'm just going to leave. But then I think he rapes it at the end. I think he rapes
Okay.
him. Yeah. I don't think he actually, I don't know if he raped him, but all that stuff
You
was
watched
pretty
some
funny.
fucked up shit.
No, it's a cartoon. It's not meant for
So?
children. It's not meant for children. Avert your-
Cartoons are meant for children.
No, they're not.
And this is a
This-
cartoon about rape and stealing.
Like the Simpsons, seriously, it's not really meant for children. I appreciated the Simpsons way more now than I did when I was 13, let's say, or 12. It's still pretty funny when I was 12, but a lot of those jokes flew over my head at the time. It's like the first time I watched Happy Gilmore. A lot of that stuff, I didn't get it at first because I was so young.
I don't know. I still remember Married with Children being fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, I watched that too. I watched that with my parents because back then we only had one TV in the household.
Yeah.
So, yeah, animation domination. No, I did watch The Simpsons, and I do remember that episode very well. And it was about a new family moving in town. They were like the cool family, so they tried to. Homer really wanted to become cool with them, and there's a lot of funny stuff in it. The way that he met this new guy was they got new donuts at work, and they were all like awesome. There was one donut which was like You know those Russian dolls where there's another doll in it and then there's
Right.
another doll in it. Well, they had like a donut that was like that. What other? They had a lot of other donuts, like a donut with bacon on top of it and stuff like that.
Oh.
So that's how he met that dude. He's like he called 911. He's like, "Yo, we gotta go find this missing donut stand." And then of course, Chief Wiggum was like, "Oh shit!" They flew a helicopter trying to find it and stuff. That was pretty funny. And they found it, and then that's how they got that guy. He's a cool dude, and yeah, it's pretty funny. All these cool moms were like breastfeeding, and Marge did not, and then she was trying to like hide the bottle underneath a cover, and then the bottle slipped out, and then they're like, and then the mom's like, if you won't breastfeed her, we will. And then they tried to attack Maggie, and she was like, I'll use this, and she threatened to spray them with the formula, and they were like, oh no. It's pretty funny. The Simpsons has stepped
to the
up
point
a
that Maggie
lot.
should have been breastfed for the past like 25 years, which is
Yes. So
kinda strange.
at one point Marge was like, I feel bad about not breastfeeding my children, except Lisa. I did her the first 9 months, and then you saw Maggie look at Lisa, and she was like crying. No, The Simpsons, like, I don't look. I get you if you don't want to watch it because it's not what it used to be, but you should probably give it a shot if you did like it before, because it is actually pretty funny.
Wait, Lisa was crying?
No. Maggie was crying.
Maggie was crying.
Yeah, looking at Lisa because she was breastfed.
Oh.
Yeah. That was another funny part.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do a lot of like references to really old stuff, like original Simpsons stuff, and it's pretty funny. So you should watch it. They don't really even do the couch gag all that much anymore. Half the time it's just bam right into the episode. Fuck the couch gag. Yeah, it's interesting. So that's animation nomination. What else do I have to talk about? I guess really that's about it. There was a Last Resort last week. Totally forgot about it. There is another one this week. I wouldn't be surprised if that show keeps going on through the Christmas season because they don't really give a shit about it. It's just like,
Well, isn't there only like 3 more episodes?
yes, 3. Yep, with
So
this
that would-
Thursday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it to
At the end of the year.
the end of the year. It would just be.
Seriously, the most TV I watched this week was all fighting stuff. So I watched. I watched Ultimate Fighter. Finally, I got around to watching that. I watched, what was it? Freaking Bellator. Then I watched the UFC on Fox, and then I watched Pac-Man get his ass KO'd.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. That made my night complete. Because man, Saturday night, if you're a fighting fan, holy shit, Saturday night was amazing. So yeah, that's really it. And yes, Thor says that's American Dad. Yep. There's always stuff like that in American Dad, which is why it's awesome. I guess I could talk about Survivor really quick. They're down to the alliance of 4, and then the Brazilian girl. That's it. The Brazilian girl, unless she wins immunity, she's gone. So I don't see her getting to the final 3. And then from there on out, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to win immunity and stuff like that. Because, what's that guy's name? The really strong guy who is also very social. And he's going to win if he makes it to the end. Which, man, I really wish I remembered names. But here we are, and I don't. And the thing is, he still has immunity, so he's definitely going to get to the final 4. He has to use it next episode, or else it becomes null and void. Cannot use it at the final 4. But he's done. He's going to make it the final 4, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins the last immunity and gets in. And yeah, it's amazing to me that Brazilian girl is still in there, because she's a bitch. She's totally crazy. She is crazy. Here, let me see. What's his name? Well, what is his name? Malcolm. Yep, there you go. Malcolm. What's Lisa was in a show, and Facts of Life. I'm assuming you've seen that.
Um, Facts of life. The facts of life. Yeah, okay.
She was in there. She was one of the kids, and now she's in Survivor right now.
That okay. Is this like Survivor, like B-rated actors?
No, no,
Or
no. She just wanted to do Survivor, so she came on.
okay.
Only two people knew who she was, and it was like the
Yeah,
old guys.
yeah.
All the young people had no idea.
Well, again, yeah. Facts of life was late '80s.
Hmm.
That's pretty fucking old. Yeah.
Oh man, it lasted 9 years, so it started in '79.
Did it really?
Yeah,
I remember that being a horrible, horrible show.
but it went on for a while.
Sort of a lot of other things did too.
I guess, and they also had an MLB player in there, an ex MLB player. He got recognized by one person,
Yeah.
and that girl was like, like toying with his mind, like making it believe like she'll spoil the beans, but she never did. And he kicked her out before she could. So she should have just said it or just shut the fuck up, because that's why she got voted out. Because Jeff was like, "Yo, you're gonna
Why
be
the
like
fuck
that."
would that even matter? Like, I don't get that.
Because I think it would matter, because if I was in Survivor and there was an MLB player, he probably doesn't have money anymore, but he had money once. So I want that million, fucker. You don't need it. You already had it. I don't care if you lost it. This money's mine, bitch.
Yeah, I don't.
That's how people think, and it's the same way with being a minor celebrity. It's just like, hey, no, you had your light already. My time to shine. That's how people think in television.
Well, that's why everyone in Survivor are little bitches and
And, well, of course
deserve to win, don't actually win.
we know that Survivor and all that stuff is fake. Like I don't pretend to be
Oh.
like, oh my god, this stuff's so real. It's so real. It's just, it's hired actors. They get paid a little bit of money, and
Yeah.
that's why they don't want these guys there, because they're already known. This is their time to get known. And actually, some of the Survivor people are actually kind of cool and have done stuff.
Well, there was those two that got married. I can't remember what the fuck. Amber
Boston,
and
Boston
yeah.
Phil,
Boston something.
Boston something. Yes, I don't know if it's Phil, but
Amber.
yeah, no, Amber. Yep, she won. The thing that's fucked up though is that
Well, no, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
But they
she-
were also on Amazing Race, and
They
there
were on
then there was
Amazing
something
Race.
else, and then they actually got married on television, and then
But the fucking thing is, she can't share that money with anybody on the show. So I wonder how that works.
well, once they got married, it would be theirs.
Yeah, I guess. That's crazy. Getting married on television. Yeah, so they voted out Carter last week, which deserved to be there over that Brazilian girl, Abby. But, like, if the good thing about bringing Abby is that she won't win. And even if she does get to the end, nobody's going to vote for her to get the million. So it's really a win-win. I would say that Carter was the last solid player, the last solid physical player there. And now Malcolm is the only
Again,
one there.
Survivor, and the person that deserves to win Survivor typically does not win. So,
So that's the crazy thing. Last season, it was the person that did deserve to win that one. And the thing is, though, it was a woman. I'm not saying anything bad, but if that was a dude, they probably would not have voted for him to win. And the same thing happened on Big Brother. Usually Big Brother is the show where people that do deserve to win, and it went the other way around. It's like, no, you were an asshole, so we're not going to vote for you. And I'm just like, what? Oh, man. It's dumb. Stop being fucking hurt about that shit. It's a game. Backstabbing's going to happen. I'm sorry, but you can't make it. Not everybody makes it to the end.
it's yeah. Board games are funny that way.
Flip the fucking board. Fuck you. I passed
Oh,
go,
somebody-
motherfucker. Give me my 200.
No, more so Risk, but yeah.
Risk, chess, whatever. You can flip whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many funny moments.
Well, and let's not count video games, I guess. plenty
Yeah.
of video game. I'm gonna break this controller because I'm
Yeah.
pissed.
Well, I guess you can break the. You never break the con. Well, actually, I beat the fuck out of my NES quite a few times.
I haven't done that shit in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even remember the last time I did anything like that. The game consoles are too precious. I don't want to break shit.
Yeah. I broken a table.
On purpose?
I hit the table being mad because I fucked up, and I didn't mean to put my fist through it, but it happened.
So not a lot of television to talk about, to be honest. I guess if you live where there's a Cineplex nearby, I would tell you to check out the arcade. Because I don't know if every arcade got updated, but it's called this new place is called X something. I don't know, but it's basically become a Dave and Buster's or like a Chuck E. Cheese or something,
Okay.
where you reload a card
Um,
and then you can earn
right.
tickets and then collect prizes.
Yeah.
And it's
So like Palladium or
yeah.
what
Well, no, that's what it was
Sega
before.
City.
That's what it was
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So
Well, Sega City was the fucking ball or shit, man. That stuff was fucking awesome.
well, that back when arcades were relevant
Yeah.
or semi-relevant, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like Palladium actually like served food and alcohol and shit, so it was more than just. It was
The place
more
is pretty.
for adults.
The place is pretty awesome though. They have a huge ass Connect Four. Like it's huge. Like the board is like bigger than this room than I am in right now. It is freaking awesome. I haven't played it yet. I will. And then they have the 4-player Pac-Man machine, which I have not played that yet, but I want to. And then all the other games are like, well, they have air hockey, of course. You can't have a theater arcade without air hockey. But the rest of the shit is like carnival games and like the games that you'd expect to see at like those ticket places.
So like the bowling.
So yeah, like skee ball, basketball, and yeah, just games like that. The game where there's a light that spins in a circle and you have to push it when it lands on jackpot.
Right.
Stuff like that. It's all
The
stuff like
crane game.
that. They
where-
do have crane games, yes. We
where
tried.
the little bitches learn to jerk the cock.
Yeah, sure. What else? They have a Deal or No Deal game that I played a few times.
Oh my god.
It's
really?
pretty good. It's pretty good. Like there's a button for every case, and then there's a big red button that's deal, and then there's a white button that, oh no, is it the other way around? Red is no deal, white is deal. And it's pretty awesome. And then when you push like 13, there's a girl that comes up and she opens the case, and if it's a high value case, she's like, oh no. And then if it's a low number case, she's like, yeah, just like the show. Howie Mandel's not there, unfortunately. But
That's probably good.
it's really awesome. Like I said, if you have a Cineplex near you, go check it out. Maybe they did update it where you are as well. So that's fun. I already spent $40 there,
Wow.
and we have 700 tickets, which will get us nothing.
Sounds about right.
I think it's like 5,000 for Dre Beats, which is the only thing worth getting. There's nothing
Oh,
else worth
what?
getting. Dre Beats headphones.
Oh.
They have a Connect 4 like game you can get, like the actual Connect 4.
Right.
I guess I would get that. It's funny. We got 700 tickets, and in one game we got 400 tickets. So if we wouldn't have gotten that 400 tickets in that one game, we would have like no tickets.
Wow.
It's fun. It's still fun. Whatever. We spent money, but I still had fun.
Yeah. I miss Palladium.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Street Fighter and Soul Cal and Tekken.
Yeah, I played a Harley Davidson racing game where you sit down on a
With the
motorcycle.
bike.
Yeah.
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 Is it still the same old one, or did
Yeah,
they
yeah.
at least up?
Oh no, it's the same old thing.
Old one,
It
yeah.
looks like Crazy Taxi, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the same engine, just
Yeah,
slightly
'cause it's
updated.
Sega.
From Crazy Taxi. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god, I can't believe they wouldn't have updated that. That would have to be at least 10 years old.
mhm.
At
Well-
least.
Well, they have the card slide thing on it where you scan your card in it. That's new. They have a Time Crisis 4 machine that a gun is
Mhm.
already missing on.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It was there the first day we went, and then I went back this
That's
weekend.
Scarborough
So-
there for you boys and
Yeah.
girls that don't know what Scarborough is.
Stealing fake guns off of
Yeah.
machines. What else? They have a Fast and the Furious machine. It's pretty awesome. Fast and the Furious
I'm
game.
assuming it's racing.
Yes, it's racing. 2-player action.
Okay.
Totally 2-player it up. They have like a punching bag machine. Test your might. That's not what it's called, but might as well be.
Right.
It's just a lot of like games like that, like whack-a-mole, and then they have
Yeah.
like a variant on whack-a-mole where you hit crocodiles,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Anyways, hey, I said that there wasn't going to be an after show, but the show was kind of short, so I'll stick around afterwards for a little bit. I was expecting to be tired and all that by the end, but
Yeah.
no, tune in tomorrow on the website, megascorcher.com. We will be doing our Game of the Year stuff on Fresh Air's Overrated. Also, note the special starting time, 8 p.m. I expect that show to go long, so that's why
Yeah.
the early
Okay.
time.
Now, are you doing a normal show or is it all just
All Game of the Year.
all Game
That's
of the Year?
literally
Okay.
all we're talking about. So we'll each have a top 10. If you don't know who we are, myself, Curbs, Slider will be there, Jokers, and Mac 19 p.m. That's 5 people in one podcast. Craziness.
Wow.
Craziness, I know. And then,
May's not going to be there?
no. I don't think she has a top 10 anyways, so it's all good. I don't think she's played 10 games.
Wow.
No, I think she
10
could
games,
come up
what-
with a 10, but no,
Yeah.
she didn't want to do it anyways, so it's all
Yeah.
good. So yeah, tune into that, but we'll see you guys here next week if you want to talk about television. See ya.
See ya.